This is how I looked when I first got onto self-improvement. I was ugly, depressed, lonely, and overall just not very attractive at all, and I had a lot to work on. This is me now, and although I'm still not perfect, I made a lot of progress on this Looksmaxxing journey. But the question is how? How did I manage to glow up so efficiently in such a short time? I'm about to tell you all my secrets, every single thing I did to become unrecognizable in 2024.
The first thing that you must do to glow up as an average guy is to improve your physical attractiveness. So your physical attractiveness is your face, your body, and your hair. These three things are the literal most important things. I know a lot of people are going to say like height and stuff like that. For this video, I'm talking about stuff that you can actually control. The first thing that I want to talk about is your face. Your face is encompassed into thirds. Essentially, you need to make every third of your face as even as possible. A lot of people, when they think of facial symmetry, they think of it kind of like half and half. What a lot of people don't understand is that facial symmetry is also up and down. Things like hair and facial hair and things like that, they do a very good job of giving the illusion of equal facial thirds. So if you see a guy who has like a lot of hair and he kind of looks good, if you just cut off all of his hair, he starts to look very ugly very quickly. And the reason for that is because that hair that was covering the top of his head made his upper third look even. You need to assess the thirds of your face, and then you need to come up with a plan as to how you're going to make every third of your face look as even as possible. And you can do that in multiple ways. So like I said, there are many guys out there who use facial hair. Hair specifically is a very big part. If you're a guy like me and you kind of have like a shorter lower third, I would suggest that you grow longer hair and grow your hair out. The top of my head, when my hair is short, looks very elongated compared to the lower half of my face. So I end up looking like a giant tennis ball. Basically, the length of my hair kind of counteracts the length of the lower half of my face. You need to go in the mirror, assess exactly what you look like compared to the thirds of your face, and then come up with a plan. If you're somebody who has a really big chin, I don't know, maybe shorter hair would help you out. There's a couple of other things you can do for your face. One of the biggest things, besides just making your thirds even, you should lose body fat in your face and basically make your face look as lean as possible. Universally, it doesn't matter what your face looks like. The less and less fat you have on the face, the better you will look. Every feature on men that's considered attractive is basically linked to how lean your face is. And the way that you do that is just through a calorie deficit. I've said this in like every video, and I'm just gonna keep saying it. A lot of you niggas just don't listen to me. It's weird. Losing body fat is pretty simple. It's just a calorie deficit. So just find your maintenance calories, subtract like 200, 300 calories from that number, and eat at that number every single day. And eventually you'll get leaner and leaner and leaner. And when you get leaner, your face will get leaner. And you'll start to see what I'm talking about. You'll start to see the jawline. You'll start to see the cheekbones. You'll start to see definition in your face. And then the last thing for physical attractiveness specifically is your hair. The hair is kind of tricky to talk about because it's one of those things that I can't really give you a specific hairstyle or specific advice because I legitimately have no idea what you look like. But here's what I will say about hair. The smartest way to go about finding the right hairstyle is to find a hairstyle that fits your face shape. There's multiple different face shapes on different people. Assess what your face shape is and then go and look up what the correct hairstyle is for that specific face shape. So like I said, in my case, longer hair is a much better choice than as opposed to like a short cut. And that's the first part of the glow up. The second part would be working on your style. This is one of those things that is kind of hard to give you an exact outfit or an exact, brand or anything like that. So again, here's what I will say. The absolute best way to work on your style is to go and find somebody. Find what your archetype is. So go and find a guy who kind of sort of look like you. So if anybody has ever told you that you look like a certain person, like if anybody's ever come up to you and said you look like a celebrity, that is a really good sign that you have an archetype that could work to your advantage. So just literally go on Instagram, find a bunch of guys who look just like you, who people actually consider attractive, and then just copy what they wear. Because I can guarantee you, if it looks good on them, it'll look good on you. I'm not saying to copy their fits. I'm not saying that. I'm saying take inspiration. Go and see how they dress. If the brand looks good on him, it'll look good on you. And just experiment. Again, a lot of this is just experimentation. Go and find out which different brands work for you. One of the absolute best brands that I like to use personally that looks really good on me is H&M. And half of the shirts that I wear on like a regular basis are from H&M because they just look really good on me and they fit really good on me. There is one more thing that I would suggest to finally glow up as an average guy, and that is improve your social skills. This is something that I feel like a lot of guys who are watching this just kind of skip. It's a step that's necessary, but it's something that 99% of you just aren't gonna do because a lot of you are scared. What I want you to do is I want you to spend the rest of this year trying as hard as you possibly can to improve your social skills, because a lot of you don't understand how important that is for improving your life quality. Even little shit like your dating life and like your friends and your social circle. Like improving your social circles will improve every aspect of your life in essentially every single way, right? The whole reason you're trying to glow up probably is so that you could be more attractive, so you could get dates. Like it doesn't matter how much you glow up, you could keep glowing up for the rest of your life, but if you don't know how to talk to people, it's useless. It won't matter. So what I want you to do is I want you to do what a lot of guys probably won't do for the majority of their lives, and that's approaching women. I want you to start, and honestly just approaching people. I want you to overcome your fear of approaching random people that you don't know, and I want you to naturally teach yourself how to make friends, and this is exactly how you do it, because this is how I do it. It's going to be very, very, very difficult at first, but all you have to do is force yourself to take that first step. It's going to become like a routine, basically. You're just going to have to stop thinking for a second. Stop thinking about what do I say? Stop thinking about, oh, well, what if she rejects me? What if she does this? I just want you to turn your brain off and walk up towards her and just say hi. That's it. That's all you have to do. What I did is I saw a girl I liked. I was so scared and I was so nervous, but I just turned my brain off and I just walked up to her and I said, hi. That was it. I didn't think about what to say. I didn't think about a conversation. I didn't think about none of that dumb shit. I just said, hi. My goal wasn't to get her number. I just walked up to her and I said, excuse me. Hi, how you doing? I just wanted to let you know I thought you were very beautiful. That's it. And this is going to be hard. It's going to be very difficult. But the next really, really, really pretty girl that you see, I want you to do that. I want you to look at her. I don't even want you to think about it, because the more you think about it, the longer and longer that you think about it, the more that it's not going to happen. And I just want you to keep doing that over and over and over. Now, you're going to start to notice once you get to like the 4th or 5th girl, you're going to start to notice it becomes a little bit easier. This is what happened to me. There's still a little bit of fear. It's not going to go away completely, but you could actually kind of have a normal conversation without being so stuttery and jittery and terrified. Once you get to like the 10th girl, you're going to start to like it a little bit, because you'll probably get at least one number. And then once you get to like the 15th, 20th girl, you kind of just stop caring at that point. You don't care what she says. You don't care about if she rejects you. You don't care about any of that. Basically, you get to the point where instead of you trying to prove yourself to her, now it's like, is this girl even worth my time? Like, should I even pursue her? And the reason I'm specifying girls, because if you can approach a girl that you like, it's not going to be difficult at all for you to approach like a random group of guys who you want to like make friends with. That right there is basically all 3 things that you need to glow up as an average guy in 2024. And I can guarantee you, if you do all 3 of these things, you will become much, much, much more attractive, and you'll start to see way more results, not just in your dating life, but in everything, your entire life, your social life, your regular life, bro, your job, everything. So if you just focus on these 3 things, I can guarantee you it'll pay off. You'll see a lot of results. What I will say is, if you want me to go in more detail, there was a lot of things I didn't explain, like how to get a really ripped physique, how to get a big chest, big arms, things like that. I have a free guide. It'll be the first link in the description. Go and click that free guide. It's completely free. You don't have to pay for it. And let me help you become the most attractive version of yourself.